Hey guys, welcome to Connie's Wig It Out. I'm sorry to say that I'm sure everybody knows we have lost one of our icons, and Raquel Welch has passed. Our love goes out to her family and friends. So in honor of that, I wanted to review one of her wigs today. So I have Simmer Elite in the color SS Iced Latte Macchiato. It is a mouthful. SS Iced Latte Macchiato. The numbers on it are RL1723SS. So it is a shaded color. Of course, that's not the wig I have on. Because I always have to wear something else. So the wig I am wearing right now is BelleTress Single Origin. And this is in the color Brown Sugar Sweet Cream, which is my favorite BelleTress color, or my latest BelleTress favorite color. So funny story, I actually purchased this wig, I don't know, 6 months, a year ago, probably a year ago. I'm not sure. But I actually have a review out on her. I purchased her. I did the review. I wasn't really positive. I wasn't really negative, but I did send her back ultimately. And so the other day I am looking at some pictures, going back or whatever, and I see myself in this wig, and I think, you know, that wig was cute. So I ordered it again. I'm going to get on to the Raquel Welch Simmer Elite. Okay, I am back wearing Simmer Elite in the color Iced Latte Macchiato. Now, this wig, I'm not sure about. Every review I watch, everybody just raves about this wig. I've always had issues with Raquel Welch styles because typically the caps are way too big for me. I've rarely found a Raquel Welch that will fit. So I have already ordered this simmer in the regular cap. And then I kept seeing the reviews on the Elite, so I decided, let's try the Elite. I have to pay more, but if it'll fit my head better, then I am totally willing to give it a try. So this also is a heat-friendly fiber. I decided I got the hand-tied cap. It does have some wefts in the very back, and so just to let you know that it's a hand-tied cap, but there are some little wefts around the bottom, so not real sure how they get to call that 100% hand-tied, but they do. So let me give you the measurements. The front is 11.5, the crown down is 11.5, the sides are 9, the back is 10.5, and the nape is 6. And this wig weighs 4.2 ounces. The density on this wig, for my density people, says light to medium. I agree with that. It is a light to medium. But I would push it more toward medium for me and for people who really try to find low density styles. I think the simple fact is Raquel Welch always seems to have more fibers on her wigs, on her styles, and the strands are just bigger. The strands themselves are thicker. So whereas you might wear a BelleTress wig like I just had on, I would consider a lot of BelleTress wigs, if you're talking in natural hair, as fine hair. Like, you know, people always say, oh, I have fine hair, oh, I have thin hair, or I have thick hair. You know, fine hair is when the strands are very, very thin. Thin hair means really you just don't have a whole lot of hair. I've always had thin and fine hair. So it's the best of both worlds. And then now I just don't have very much at all. So here we are. I do get a little teeny bit of permatease, just a teeny bit. You can just feel the padding. It's like somebody just put some thin little layer of cotton balls right up here, you know, and that's just to give it lift. You have a teeny little bump in the back, which I think honestly most of us that don't like high density wigs, we don't want that bump. That's sort of the reason that we think that the wig looks wiggy. But I'll let you be the judge, you know. But I will tell you, the cap is very comfortable and it fits. Boop, boop, boop. It fits my head. So if you have a smaller circumference, then this cap probably will fit you. But if you have an average size, I think it would fit most people, honestly. I do believe that this cap is a little smaller than the regular average size caps for Raquel Welch. That's just my opinion, only because it just fits me better than all the other ones I've tried on. Is laying on my head and it's nice. I like the style. I love the waves. They're very natural. They're pretty. I would imagine that they're super easy to work with. I love the way, I haven't put anything on this wig. Honestly, I had not decided if I was going to keep it. So I haven't put anything on this wig. This is fresh out of the box. It's automatically contoured away from your face. Super nice. We all love that. The lace front is gorgeous. You know, this is why I've wanted to wear Raquel Welch for so long, because everybody just goes on and on and on about how great her caps are, how comfortable they are, and how wonderful her lace fronts are. And then every single one I put on, it was just huge. So I may just keep this little one. Now, when I first got this wig in this color, I took a big chance because I thought, oh, this is way too blonde. So I looked up the color description, and honestly, there were multiple color descriptions out there for it. So this is the one I thought sort of explained it best, in my opinion. It says a sandy blonde and cool platinum highlights. That's where the really blonde comes in. That's kind of shocking on me when I wear platinum highlights. With medium brown rooting and shading. That sort of made the most sense to me and how I would describe this color. So here's our rooting, which I think is beautiful. I'm a rooted girl wig wearer, definitely. And then, so here is the sides. So you can see those cool platinum highlights running through there. And then you can see sort of the sandy blonde. There's one, that's the medium brown, but there's one sort of next to it. It's really hard to do. But it does have the darker shading underneath. So you can see that. So if I kept this wig, that would be what makes it tolerable for me, is having that shading and also having the rooting. I just don't know if I'm ready to go this platinum. But if you love a beautiful, bright platinum with a darker root and some shading, she's a beauty. It is gorgeous. I'm not downplaying the color at all. I'm going to do a 360. Here is the front. And the right side. The waves are so pretty. And here's the back. So you can tell that Raquel Welch's fibers are thicker, especially from the back, because her fibers tend to stick together more, as opposed to some other, like some Ellen Villa wigs I have or BelleTress, because they're so fine, they're more wispy in the air, whereas these fibers seem to stick together more, or clump together more, however you want to phrase it. I hope that's not a bad thing. Honestly, I haven't worn one for any length of time, so but there's tons of reviews, tons of reviews on this wig out there, so if y'all like this, you watch them. And then here's the left side. Yeah, she's really pretty. She's really pretty, guys. If you can't wear Raquel Welch and you want to wear her, you may just have to dish out the money and buy the Elite cap. So if y'all really like her, give her a try. Hats off to Raquel Welch. She was a beautiful woman for sure. Y'all have a great night.